Na ndo ukoko unalika maua, mpenzi mtazamaji, na ni asubuhi njema sana. Tunasema ni Tuesday morning. This is Keyman Community Live. I am presenter PMK.
Ngoja kwanza. Brayo, uko sure tuko live?
Aki Brayo anaweza kuwa kitu.
Wapi?
Ulishaingia live kule?
Okay.
Aki Kai.
Tuko live wapi?
Brayo, are you for real? Like,
oh, tuko live.
Serious? Jesus Christ.
Aya, tuanze sasa.
So nianze vizuri? Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaba mpenzi mtazamaji, na karibu katika this amazing, beautiful and safe space. Hii ni Keyman Community Live. Jina langu ni presenter PMK, na Kiswahili kitukuzwe jamani.
Aya, kwa sababu wameamua kushine, sisi bado tutabaki vile tulivyo. This is Keyman Community Live, and of course it's brought to you courtesy of www.keymanstores.com. My name is the big voice, the real deal, Brian Jenga.
Si utanyonga mse, the real deal. Tanyongwa.
Ukipenda kwa Kiswahili unaweza jiita Jenga Mbugwa. Karibu sana ndani ya mpango mzima wa Keyman Community Live, and of course here we tell you only the good things, but ukipenda bado tunaweza kuambia the bad things.
The bad things? You mean?
The bad things.
Yeah.
Zenye wewe hutaki kusikia.
Mimi ama wewe?
Wewe hutaki kusikia hizo vitu because wewe unataka kutetea watu.
No.
Na mimi nataka nitetee watu wenye wako kwa
ground. So unasema zako ni bad things. So sisi vitu unafaa kukiambia watu.
Of course nafaa nikuwa nikiambia
watu. No, they are the bad things.
No, they are bad things to you.
No. They are the bad, you consider them as bad things, so you're not supposed to be telling people that.
Anyway, karibuni sana. This is Keyman Community Live. Jana tulimalizia kama tunabishana, na the thing yenye tulikuwa tunaongea kuhusu is professional discipline ndani ya site. Professional discipline ndani ya site. I had my own reservations, she had her own reservations, but we'll come back to that.
Yeah. Good morning. Tell us where you're watching us from. Today we are live on TikTok only. Mambo kidogo hapa. Oh, and not Facebook, YouTube. Yes, so you can check us out on Facebook at Keyman Stores, and not Facebook jamani, TikTok on Keyman Stores. So kama uko YouTube, you can as well run ama ukimbia pale TikTok and check us out. Hapo utaona unfiltered, you know. Tumeanza on a high note, tumeanza tukibishana hapa kidogo because we can never agree. We can never agree with this man. I can never agree with him. Let me tell you guys, no. Siwezi kubali hiyo. But guys, watu wa Kamakis, watu wa Ruiru, watu wa diaspora, watu wa Roysambu, watu wa Thika yote, Nairobi, Kiambu, and of course the whole of Kenya and outside Kenya. We welcome you to this amazing, safe and smart space. Here we talk about construction. Tunakwambia vile ambavyo unaweza kujenga kwa urahisi, yani unaweza kuafford kujenga. Ni sawa? If you have time for our diaspora people, tujue wako masagani, kina Peter Mwema pale and Patrick Waroi. Yeah.
Wacha tupige roll call pale mbio mbio, tunapiga roll call pale mbio mbio, na leo tunaongeza city nyingine mpya. Tunaanza na Harare. Harare inakuwaga wapi?
Ethiopia. Si Ethiopia. Ni wapi? Zimbabwe? Ni wapi?
Search. You can see yako.
Yes, search.
Harare is exactly 7:04 in the AM. They are exactly 1 hour behind.
Sasa ni wapi? Suni show.
Harare. Hey, search.
Unajifanya na umesearch sasa asubuhi ndio umejua.
Niliongeza hiki kitu jana.
Exactly, ulisearch jana, so uko unajua. Ningekuuliza pia ungejua.
No, mimi najua.
Okay, ni suni show basi.
Just search.
You see what I'm telling you? The bad person doesn't want to share.
Acha tupige roll call. Acha tupige roll call. Harare it's exactly 7:05 AM. Adelaide, the big city, it's exactly 15:35 hours. Hiyo ni saa 9:35. Guangzhou, China ni saa 7:05. They are exactly 5 hours behind. Watu wa China, hi. Houston, Texas is exactly saa 6:05. Good evening, good night. And of course London ni saa 11:05. Good morning. And of course Nairobi, the big city, is exactly 8:05 in the AM. Good morning, where you're watching us from. Tuko live on TikTok and of course on YouTube. And of course this is Keyman Community Live, brought to you courtesy of www.keymanstores.com. Here we say we buy safe and of course we build smart. There are ways of you how to make how to earn a living. And of course you can always earn a living by opening a store, and you can also earn a living by becoming a plug. You can do both. You can have any way wewe ndio utaamua vile unataka kufanya.
I think I like the one for becoming a plug because I get to earn an extra income. Rahisi sana.
Kabisa.
Just using my phone and having internet, approaching stores, approaching hardwares, approaching professionals, telling them to onboard on Keyman stores, telling them the advantages or why should they onboard on Keyman stores. And you get to earn yourself 350 Kenyan shillings by just making sure that someone has been verified on the platform. And getting verified means that they have paid the 750 shillings. Iyo ni fee ya, ni kama it's a fee yenye inakusaidia pia wewe plug ku earn from hapo, sindia? So when someone verifies, and the 750 shillings, it's standard. It's for everyone. Depending ati wewe ni professional, wewe ni fundi, hiyo ni ya kila mtu.
Kabisa.
So it is very easy to become a plug. You just need to text the number 0757539000 or DM us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, ama comment YouTube, whichever platform you like. You tell us that you want to become a plug. You're going to be taken through a 2-day training, which is not physical. It is just online. You just you're going to be told what to do. Unatuma ka screenshot, like training, very easy. Si zile mnaambiwangu ati kujeni 7 hapa na hapa na hapa. It is purely online. You get to understand how to help people on board on Keyman stores, help them create contracts, help them trade easily. Na hivyo ndo umepata your extra fee.
Kabisa kabisa. And of course you can always be able to open your store. It is easy as 1 2 3. Unafungua, unatumia tu email yako na namba yako. Ukishaingia pale, it is unaanza tu because ni kuregister, unapata KS number, and then unaenda pale hivyo, become a plug. Iko tu hapo. No, become a supplier. Iko tu hapo on the this is the left side. On the left side of the screen. Unapata hapo hivyo, become a supplier, and then you become a supplier. Now you'll be told to fill out your details. So you fill out your details, you put your description there, which is very important by the way. You put your description there, alafu kishaeka description, ni rahisi sana. Unaongeza logo yako pale, and then ukishaongeza logo yako pale, unaweka location, kabisa kabisa, which is also important. And of course you add the products that you sell. Uko ni products 50, uko ni products ngapi,
or the service.
Yes, or the services. Unaongeza pale. But in case hiyo kazi ikuleme, a plug is always there to assist you to be able to add the products or the services that you offer. It is easy as 1 2 3. And of course, mbona uingie kwa Keyman stores? Kwa Keyman stores uko sure una transact legit business, number 1. Number 2, uko sure utalipwa because you work using a contract, which is very important. We will always be able to sing that song here because it is very important to work with a contract.
Exactly. I think another important thing on Keyman stores, or what Keyman stores is, it is a digital store. You have yours physically, but you can as well have it digitally. Mahali watu wanaweza kupata online from wherever they are. Anyone who is not able to reach your physical store, they can be able to find you huko online kwa hiyo platform, and wakupatia kazi from wherever you are. Another important thing of joining Keyman stores is that you get an opportunity to come here and tell people what you do or advertise your business or service. Just as we have been having kina Mutama the foreman, kina Fred Wadafka, na I think Jim Sotiles atujai kuwa na hapa.
Hatujakuwa na yeye, tunafaa tumtafute sasa.
Tukae chini tujue vile atafika hapa.
Kabisa kabisa.
Na wewe pia, wewe mwenye uko na your business kama tiles, whichever business you're doing in construction, you have an opportunity to come and market your business here for free and tell people what you do. Tell them to look for you on Keyman stores and wakupatia hizo kazi, si ndio? As you get ready with the new stores that have joined, ulisema tuko na 400 and something.
Yes. Niliona zimefika 400 and something. And before tufike hapo, acha tukimbie pale TikTok tuangalie wenye wako pale. so that we give a shout out kwa wenye wote wameweza kutujoin pale hivyo. We always appreciate you being with us joining us, and of course we always say thank you kwa kuweza kujumuika nasi. TikTok Vibe anasema real estate. What do you mean by real estate, TikTok Vibe? Unaweza tuambia tu pale alafu tutaweza kujibu. You can ask your question and you can also tell us where you're watching us from. Salishiro 1, thank you so much for joining and being tuned. Naona tuko wengi sana. But bado wanaendelea kuja. Can I come and support my business? TikTok Vibe, what is your business? Nijibu tu hiyo and then tuendelee. What is your business? Just tell me your business alafu tuone vile tunaweza kusaidia. Sawa?
Yeah.
But anyway, karibu sana ndani ya Keyman Community Live. You might ask yourself, what is Keyman Community Live? Keyman Community Live is a community of builders.
Yes.
Is a community of construction.
Yes.
So you are the community. We are the part of the community. Wewe unakuja mpaka na simu kwa live. Aona imehang.
Pole.
We anahitaji sanctions bwana.
Jamani, pole.
Kuna mtu anakuwatch kwa TV. Real estate and I lease sell property. Okay, thank you TikTok Vibe. What you do, please DM us on my account. You can DM us on this account and you can put your number there. Someone will be able to reach out and of course we'll be able to talk more and then plan very well. Sawa.
Yeah.
Just reach out and then tutaweza kuongea. Asante sana. Thank you for tuning in and of course you can also like the live, tap the screen. Tuta appreciate sana. So I was telling you Keyman Community Live is a community Keyman store. Yes.
Whatever.
Key store number. Ya wenye wameweza kujoin. And then once we do that we can maybe take a short break alafu tukirudi nitaendelea sasa.
Sawa. Na watu waache kunipigia simu by the way nikiwa live. Ninawaambianga kila siku from 8 to 10 niko live. Alafu mtu bado ananipigia. Jamani.
Unaweza mshout out tu mwenye amekupigia simu. Maybe ana watch, anataka kuona kama utashika simu. You never know.
Sawa.
Sasa you can tell them why we do this each and every day.
Right. So every day you every day new people join Keyman stores. Our new stores join Keyman stores. We get to give them a shout out and tell people that the existing Keyman stores and that you can trade with them, and we encourage you to trade with those people who are verified. So tunaambia watu.
Actually naona tatu zimeweza kujoin.
Yeah.
Tatu zimeweza kujoin. Naona kuna Green Ray Solar. Wewe tunaenda vizuri sana.
Yes,
KS 445. KS 445. Location iko Kajiado, wanajiita Green Ray Solar. Let us see for solar installation, sizing, design and quality products. Location is Kajiado, na wameweka contact yao pale. You can be able to reach them. Wameweka some of their products pale. Naona kuna hiki ni kibattery, I think their products low high quality voltage, hiki ni kibattery. Na wameweka vitu zote. So their business features, naona kuna transportation, internet access, POS system and of course inventory management, and you can transact with them using escrow. So anytime you need services za solar, you just log on to www.keymanstores.com. You can search for KS445 or you can search Green Ray Solar, na kama hiyo ni ngumu andika tu solar.
Yes,
itatokea pale. Yes, thank you so much for joining, and of course you can also join us on the show now that Green Ray Solar wako na account. I think tuta reach out kwa Titus ndio wakam, si ndio? Waweze kukuja so that they show us hata wakuje na hiyo solar hapa tuweze kuziona na watuelezee vizuri. And then next we move to Supreme Steel Artisans. KS443. Location is Nairobi, Kenya. Wacha tuone what they sell. They sell boards, safety, EPS, boards and fittings, complete set, hand tools. We are specialists in quality steel doors, gates, windows, aluminium work, metal fabrication, and of course wameweka location yao pale so you can be able to reach them. They do even modern wardrobes, and then sawa.
Right, let's take a short break, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming back. I am presenter MK PMK. Wow.
keymanstores.com. And of course, what we say here, we buy safe, and of course, we build smart. Unasema nini, director?
Do we have a problem?
Toka wapi?
Oh God. Nianze tena, welcome back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Keyman Community Live. I am presenter MK, PMK. Tumesema hali ya anga kidogo imeweza kubadilika, kwa hivyo we had to shift. Tukuje kwa hii studio B. So but tuko sawa, we are going on very well.
Karibu sana. This is Keyman Community Live, of course, brought to you courtesy of www.keymanstores.com. And of course, at Keyman Stores, we say we buy safe, and of course, we build smart. Shida za kimitambo tu ni kawaida. Unajua anga ikifunguka nayo
unaona hata mimi nimevaa magwanda ya kazi.
Sasa makosa ni mimi sikubeba magwanda. Leo itaniramba.
Itakuramba.
But anyway, we just say thank you, and of course, thank you for always being tuned in, and of course following the conversation live. We are back live on TikTok, we are back live on YouTube. Leo Facebook hatuko, but tutakuwa kesho. But we say thank you for always being able to work with us. Time has really far much gone. Tunaweza endelea sasa.
Yes, I think we just remind people, maybe whoever haku tune in yesterday, what we talked about yesterday, baridi na nipiga vibaya, director na cheka. Whatever we talked about yesterday with Lydia McKelvin, who is an architect and a project manager. So we were talking about professional discipline on construction site, and he mentioned that pale kwa site there is a structure. Kuna wale kina architects wenye wanapanga kazi kwanza before ifikie mafundi kujenga. But he said that no one is less important pale kwa site because architect pia hata ka ana design ama anachora hata fanya kazi fundi anafanya. So they depend on each other. So the architect has to design so that the fundi can do what? Can take that design, aijenge ama create nini. So no one is less important kwa site, because without one of how watoto wanakuwa kwa site, then the work is not doable.
Of course I had my reservations, but I accept. Muliniambia niwache kufikiria kama hustler, but I am the voice of the people. That's why I'm the big voice in construction. I am the voice of the people. Huyu ni the voice of semi.
The voice of what? The voice of.
Wewe unafinyilia watu.
Kwani hao wenye I am the voice of them, they are also people.
No, sasa kama unataka kufinyilia watu, what do we do?
No, si finyiliwa tu. I'm just, unajua kila saa ukiteta unafinyiliwa. Hata utawahi akili yako itaifikiria ku grow. So it's high time, it's high time you you nurture your mind in how to adapt into new possibilities and big things. Sasa kila saa ukisema unafinyiliwa, jamani, when will we?
I will always say the majority will always have their wanasemaga they have their, what do you say, you majority? You will have your way. Sindio? You will have your wish, we will have our way. But anyway, this is Keyman Community Live. Of course, tulikuwa tumekwambia how you can make money, and of course, you can make money by becoming a plug, or you can open a store ndani ya Keyman Stores. Na kama yes, Guru Visuals anasema majority wins.
Majority wins.
Yes, we will win, but we will have our way. Sawa. We will have our way, the minority ones. We will have our way. Yes, you will win. It's how you win every day. But I will always have my way. Sawa.
Kwani nikuulize, there's no point in your life or in your mind. Kuna point yenye
uzuri class 1 ilikuwa number 1. Twende kwa topic ya leo.
Hiyo ni class 1, bado ulikuwa mchanga, innocent and naive. Ulikuwa naive huko, unajua nini. So anyways, topic yetu ya leo. We are still in the theme of discipline, but now we are did you know that clean work is not accidental? Clean work, see, it's not accidental. Like, you didn't just bump into clean work hivyo tu ati kazi imefanyika vizuri. There has to be something you did uko nyuma. There has to be a process that you went through to achieve the good results of
the process that I told you. Lazima ujenge mahali kwingi, lazima ufanye kazi mingi ndio uweze kufanya clean work. You agree?
So you are doing dirty work during the process?
No,
and then, so that
you're not doing dirty work. You are learning in the process.
But
yes.
Are you doing clean work or dirty work?
Of course, haitakuwa 100%, but
no,
see dirty work. It will not be
100%,
but see your dirty work. You will be learning in the process.
All right.
Yes.
But today, I want to give you an example because I always like working with two examples. Hapa na pale, ndio watu waelewe. Now because we are saying that, okay, clean work, mtu ukiajiri mtu mahali na uone amekufanyia kazi safi, like he has done it perfectly, sawa. You will even have a heart of referring them. Tunaongeleanga kuhusu referrals na tunasemanga referrals hutoka kulingana na kama mtu amefurahishwa na kazi yako. Of course, mimi siwezi kurefer, nikiboeka na wewe best yangu hizi niambia ati nimtafutie mtu anaweza fanya kazi fulani na mimi niliboeka nayo unless I am a bad person, nataka pia yeye afanywe vibaya. So let's take an example of Keyman 001 ameita a plumber hapa kuja atengeneze mahali ka sink hivyo. Ama probably a painter akuje tu paint maybe a room mahali and this person amefanya hiyo kazi kwa site, amefanya mpaka jioni, but point imefika amefeel ako tired. So normally what happens, ama Kenya mimi nishaiona, huyo plumber akija fix sink, si kuna kuna atakuwa na tu equipment tudogo.
Tuanze na painter.
Mbona mi story ni
tuanze na painter.
Si chill, story ni yako ama ni yangu?
Mimi najua kitu tunasema, but tuanze na painter. Tumia example moja.
Mimi nataka kuanza na plumber.
Tuanze na painter.
Director, sasa mimi nataka kuanza na plumber.
Endelea basi.
So plumber anakuja na kila mtu anakuja na equipments tu kazi. So amekuja ametoanisha tu vitu. Normally ataacha kama amewacha hiyo place ikiwa clean. Like not clean kuosha, but clean, hakuna atika kitu kanaweza dunga mtu nini hivyo. Kuzaliachiwa site afanye kazi, sawa? But jioni inafika anasema, mimi hata nimechoka, huyu mwenyewe hata anaweza kuja afanye nini? Anaweza kuja ajifagilie. He just assumed that the client atakuja afagie. And then the owner comes. Keyman 001 amekuja akapata vile kazi ilifanywa. Ako like, hey, huyu mtu ameacha kazi haiko safi. Like he has started seeing this work as cheap. Like huyu mtu normally vitu huondolewa, but ameacha kazi kiwa chafu.
I like the direction that you are taking. Na nafurahi sana Guru Visuals ana watch na amesha kujibu. Actually Guru Visuals amesoma akili yangu. Amesoma akili yangu. Let me just read kitu amesema. Alikuwa amesema blessed day ahead, but I'll come back to that. But amesema not even perfect do a good job. Anasema and treat everyone right. Be humble is about how you make me feel when offering the services. Haya. So this is it. Number 1. Umesema amekuja na vitu zake. Ameacha kama ni uchafu. Wewe unaangalia umefanyiwa kazi chafu. Sawa. So wewe umemake conclusion amekufanyia kazi chafu.
Na sinaona si conclusion.
Let us now work backward. Wacha tuangalie story backward. Sawa. Tuanze hivi. Huyu mtu, what could be the reason why amewacha kazi ikiwa chafu? Because I will tell you for a fact, na sitakuficha. Hakuna mtu mwenye anaingiaga kuja kwako kufanya kazi akiwa ameplan kufanya kazi mbaya. That's number 1. Number 2, wewe ukiingia kwa hii show leo asubuhi, ulikuwa umeplan kuja kufanya kitu ya ujinga? Ulikuwa umeplan kuja kukaa hivi uniambie huna kitu ya kusema?
No.
Ulikuwa umejipanga kufanya kazi safi?
Yes.
Ndio? Ulikuwa umepanga ati utakuja uset studio pale alafu kuja uchange?
Not really.
What had you planned?
See, to do a perfect job.
Thank you. So what did it make it not perfect? Number 1, the first question you need to ask yourself. So the first question you need to ask yourself ni what is the reason? Now the reason number 1, maybe alisema mimi hii kazi nitakufanyia na 1200. Si ndio?
Yes.
Wewe ukamwambia hii ni kazi kidogo, fanya na 1000. You understand?
Yes.
Fanya na 1000. So yeye akakufanyia kazi ya 1000?
1000.
Sawa. We agree on that.
Including not cleaning.
No. Hapana, sikiliza kitu nakwambia.
Sawa.
Ukamwambia wewe hii kazi fanya na 1000?
Na 1000.
Yeye akakufanyia kazi 1000? Tuko sawa mpaka hapo?
Yes.
Number 2. It could be alikuambia for this work to happen unahitaji watu wangapi? Wawili. Ukamwambia ufanya peke yako, sina pesa ya watu wawili.
Yeah.
You understand? Maybe ulimlipa pesa yake yote vile inafaa. But ulimpea kazi yake peke yake bila mtu wa mkono. Sawa sawa?
Yeah.
So bila mtu wa mkono, what does that mean? Atafanya kazi yake kama fundi. Tuko sawa mpaka hapo? Na sio kukula. Kazi yake kama fundi. Number 3, unaweza kuwa ulimwambia hii kazi ni rahisi sana. Very easy.
Na leo
very easy work. Hii kazi utafanya na 1 hour.
Leo ulikuwa na like.
Hapana. Na kuambia what happens on the ground. Simu uliniambia naongea kama wale wako huko.
No problem.
Nilienda nikaongea na wao na ninajua. You understand?
Yes.
Anaweza kuwa ulimwambia hii kazi. No, it's not assumptions. It's what is happening on the ground.
Si unasema tunasema alimwambia hivyo. Watu kusema alimwambia.
We are looking at what could be the reason why.
Looking at.
Sawa.
Not necessarily that's what happened.
Sawa.
Yes.
Kitu imehappen.
Yes.
Mvua ilinyesha.
Yes.
What is the problem na mafuriko? Hatu blame mafuriko, tuna blame ama tunaangalia what could be the reason why mafuriko ilifanyika. Sawa sawa?
Yes.
Na pole sana to the lives lost and of course wale wenye walipoteza wapendwa wao. We tunalia na nyinyi. Imetoka vibaya. Anyway, tuendelee. Sasa turudi pale kwa ule fundi. So we are looking at the reasons why.
Yeah.
Hiyo kitu ili happen. Una understand?
Yeah.
Sasa mbona unafanya nisikie kucheka?
Nini nimefanya?
Sawa, ndio nakushinda leo. Now,
ndio maana umeanza kucheka.
Yes.
Haya. You don't know what is coming your way.
So, what could be the reason why alifanya hiyo kazi hivyo? You understand?
Yeah.
Because no one plans to come and do a bad work. Hiyo lazima tu agree.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Hii meza mwenye alitengeneza alikuwa na picha yake kwa akili. Venye tu alielezewa hata alidiema ukimuuliza. Akiongea na client wachore hiyo nyumba, he has the best picture kwa akili yake. Actually atakwambia the reason why hiyo picha haikuingiana ni labda pesa haikutosha ama it was too much. Sawa sawa?
Yes.
You understand mpaka hapo? So those could be the reasons why hiyo kitu ili happen. So usiangalie na side yako peke yako. Don't look at it at the na mwenye kazi peke yake. Iangalie pia huyu ni nini ili happen because and I think even your guru visuals amesema.
All right, I get it but unakumbuka jana tukiongea na Lidema Kelvin akatuambia si umesema anaweza kuwa alipewa budget ama nini kidogo ya hiyo kazi. Si ndio yeye akafanya kulingana na hiyo kazi, si ndio? But do you know there was an option of if you are not satisfied with the kazi yenye unapewa na pesa yenye unapewa, si tuliambia there's an option of walking away. Mbona uharibu kazi ya mtu?
Thank you. Unaingia kwa mfuko sasa. Unaingia kwa mfuko sasa.
Mbona unaanza?
Umesema there is an option of walking away. Sawa?
Yeah.
Haya, tuanze na wewe. Hauna simu, si ndio? Ama uko nayo?
Si ndio hii?
Nini inaweza nini?
Nini? Niambie kitu. Niambie
mtu akiongea naye kwa simu anakusikia. Wewe unamsikia? Wacha bwana.
Lakini hii simu inafanya kazi.
What I'm trying to say is in this day and age kwa hii economy uache kazi as who?
So unataka
haya sawa. Si mvua imenyesha tukio pale, si uende home. Si uende home.
Mbona niende home?
Mbona uko hapa?
Si niendelee na kazi.
Why? Si mvua imenyesha, are those your terms?
No, ni juu hii kazi ni lazima iendelee.
No.
Ile nyingine si
lazima.
Si wewe ulisema unaweza kupata kazi nyingi. Si wewe uende utafute hizo nyingi.
Yes.
But kuna yenye si lazima.
Ni lazima iendelee. Nilisema nitapata kazi nyingi.
So
wacha nikule hii haraka niwachane nayo hivyo.
So uharibu.
Haribu nini?
You know work is not done until presentation is perfect.
No. Presentation is perfect when wewe umefanya part yako, mimi nimefanya part yangu. Tuasimu. Ngoja kwanza. Guru visuals amesema, wacha nikusomee.
Leo kwani huyu mlimweka kwa shimo gani?
Guru visuals amesema, I've been in construction before. I joined these stories a camera juzi. Nice conversations. The same thing is happening in every field.
Yes.
Tumeelewana?
Yes.
Amesema, naweza taka kuwa Groovisions hata
soma kitu amesema.
Amesema anaweza taka kuwa kwa such conversations, but thank you. You are in this conversation. You are in this conversation.
Yes.
Nasema hivi. In this day and age. Sawa. Kama mambo if what is happening you cannot control. Kula pesa enda nyumbani. Mimi akia nani? Kula pesa enda nyumbani. Wachana hiyo kazi usiwache. Eat that money. So why should you leave the job na ulikuwa umeanza?
So wacha nikwambie Brian, turudi hapo kwa plumber wangu. Sawa? Turudi kwa plumber wangu na unisikize. Sawa? Tunasema discipline. Na usitoke, okay, najua wewe hautaki discipline kwa kazi. Ama wewe unataka discipline.
Tunaongea kuhusu discipline. Why are you not disciplined?
It is you the plumber. So plumber aliacha place kama haiko safi. They are not disciplined and it's supposed to be them.
So tunaangalia on this other side. Tunaassume mimi ndio huyo plumber. Sawa?
So
I am not disciplined. Sindio?
Yeah, because you didn't clean the work.
Because I didn't clean the work. Sindio? Mimi I gave you my terms. You did not accept my terms. So you are not disciplined. You have to agree that. Nilikuambia hapa nahitaji watu wawili. Ukaniambia hapana, mimi nataka ufanye kazi ukiwa peke yako. Mimi I'll go according to my discipline. Mimi discipline yangu nikiwa kama mtu mmoja, hiyo ndio kazi nitafanya. Sawa. Whether you give me a referral or not, iko sawa. Mimi niko sawa because kuna mahali kwenye naendaga, nikiwaambia tufanye hivi, wanafuata and then I do my perfect job. Sawa. Yes.
Sasa hii discipline, nani amekwambia mimi sikufuata kenye si wewe una assume?
Director, huyu ako nje.
Si wewe una assume. Nani amekwambia mimi kama client sikukulipa vile unataka?
Wacha sijui kwa nini hutaki kunielewa. Anytime a mistake happens.
Yes.
Number one, we need to own up the mistake. Sawa. And that's how we are going to reduce the cost of construction.
So
Kiyema alisema ukifanya makosa before hata ucorrect muambie kwanza. Sawa? So that you own up that mistake. Sawa?
Yes.
So number one, nimekubali sikufanya kazi poa.
Yes.
Sawa? Nikikuja kufanya kazi kwako asubuhi, mimi sikuwa nimeplan kufanya kazi mbaya. To agree hiyo. Mbona ni plan kufanya kazi mbaya? Where will I get tomorrow's food?
Yes.
Tuko sawa mpaka hapo? So mimi sikuwa nimeplan. So if nilikuja nikafanya kazi mbaya, there must be a reason why hiyo kazi ilifanyika vibaya. That's what I'm trying to say.
So kila mtu akue na discipline.
Own your mistakes.
So tumekubali kila mtu side zote, kila mtu akue na discipline.
Exactly.
So nikikupea hii, unipee hii.
Groovisions amerudi tena. Nasema it should be two ways and listen to professionals and clients pay enough for the job. Yes, and that's why we are advocating for Keyman stores. Unawa ukiwa na contract. So you have to agree. Sawa?
Haya.
You have to negotiate that contract before uende ukaoshwe because such a sawa, tuendelee.
Sawa, let me go back kidogo tu. Sawa. Utulie tu nikuelezee. Sawa.
Na uzindunge macho.
Sawa. Hizi vitu zote zenye umeniambia ni sawa, nimekubali. Si utulie, zinaweza happen. But na utulie nimalize, najua unaweza waka. Utulie usinipige, sawa? Hizi vitu zote zenye umesema, you are talking based on assumptions, sawa? But huyu mwenye anafanya kazi, huyu mwenye nimekwambia alikuja kufanya kazi, ana feel ako entitled kuenda tuju wako tired. Because we are speaking about discipline kwa hii conversation yetu ya leo. Hizo ni assumptions zenye tunasema, ni sawa? So assuming that's not what happened. Yeye alisema tu, mi sitaosha juu na feel huyu client anaweza kuja aoshe. Wachana na assumptions. Sijakata hivyo, that's what happened.
Umesema ni achana na assumptions. Wewe mbona uko na assumptions ya ati huyu jamaa alichoka?
Si assume mimi hii ni experience.
Ati alichoka.
Alisema haya, mimi nikae hivi tu niseme, niambie director, manze mimi, director hata hakuna kitu amenifanyia. Juu nimeona sasa unataka tu work na hizi examples, director hakuna kitu amefanya ama nothing has happened hata akijanyesha. Niambie director, mimi hata nimechoka, wacha niende home. Niko tired. Unaona? Nimeambia director, ngoja nimeambia director nimechoka niende home. So I feel like I can just go home because I'm tired.
It's okay. Nimekubali. Discipline is paramount on both sides. So hakuna venye mimi nitakuja kufanya kazi niseme nimechoka niwache nusu, number one.
Yes.
And that's the reason why umenyeshewa na bado unaendelea. Sawa? So wewe sema kumenyesha acha nimeenda. Hakuna.
Yes.
Because wajenzi wanakutegemea. Sawa sawa?
Yes.
Na hakuna vile wewe kama employer ama wewe kama mwenye kunipea kazi utaniambia ufanye ufanye nini. Discipline is paramount on both.
Okay.
On both
but
sides.
We agree you don't have to feel entitled just because you are tired, you just walk away from work.
Mimi nataka hizi maswali uulize. Nataka hizi maswali na upe example yangu. Nataka upe master example yangu.
Yes.
Uone kama ata agree na mimi. Today leo ni normal.
Hata wewe unaweza kuja ujiulizie hizo.
Mambo gani wewe?
Sawa. We take a short break. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming back in a moment. This is Keyman Community Live. I am presenter MKPMK. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Keyman Community Live. I am presenter MKPMK. Today's conversation has been fire. Leo, oi watu wangu jamani, mkuja jamani mnisaidie. Leo karibu ninapigwa. But anyways, that's why we always have someone to, kutatua hizi shida zote, and you are seeing that master amefika hapa, Mr. Alex Wainaina. And today's topic is about that discipline produces clean work. We will get to know how discipline produces clean work. We will also get to know, is is clean work accidental? Do you just start working and kazi inatokea tu vizuri, or is there a process that you go through so that the work can be clean? Why are we saying that it's clean work? Is there something that has happened hapo nyuma ndio kazi ikuje kukua clean? And now, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome the one and only Mr. Alex Wainaina. Hi, Mr. Alex.
How are you?
I'm great. Umekuwa salama?
Kabisa, nashukuru.
Welcome to Studio B.
Thank you. I can say that. Yes.
You've never come to Studio B?
No. There's always a first time. And this is it.
Yes.
Yes.
Karibu sana.
Shukran.
Sijui kama umekuwa ukisikiza conversation yetu leo.
Nilikuwa naisikia.
Umesikia vile mambo imechemka leo?
Different perspectives.
Yes.
But all geared towards, at the end of the day, achieving the purpose of bringing conformity in the market of people who know what they are doing.
Yes.
And therefore, better work gets done. So it is a different perspective, and I appreciate different points of view you have.
Yes.
Yes.
That's why we also want to hear your side of the story.
My side of it.
Your side of the story as a master.
Yes.
We have been talking about professional discipline on construction site, and today we want to know how this discipline now turns work into clean work. Not just any work, but clean work.
Yes.
Now, let me ask you this as my first question.
Yeah.
Does clean work, does it start from watu wenye wanaifanya, or from the person that was planning, or the head?
It should start, and that's the rightful way, from the person planning it.
Okay.
Because they know what they want. They can see in their mind what they want to achieve. If it's a very good house, they know, they can see it in their mind as they draw it.
Yeah.
Then the preparation they make now, and then give to disciplined people who will do exactly what has been prescribed, not what appeals to them.
Yes.
So it comes from the people designing now and following through, because you can design a very good thing, then you give someone who has no responsibility to carry it out. So at the end of the day, you don't achieve.
Yes.
But if it is planned well, you can see the picture of what you want to achieve.
Yes.
And then you give people and follow up, because people always like to make deviation, either to shorten the time or to lower the cost, or maybe even to be able to do several jobs. I remember the argument we had last time. Someone wants to hold several jobs. So somebody has to be following to see that it is actually being done. So you plan, you hand it over to people who know what they are doing, but still keep a supervisory role, so that at the end of the day you achieve the goal. So it is a process, and I believe it's a process worth carrying out. Yes.
So does presentation has to be perfect so that we now conclude that work is clean? You see, now the presentation is what we see after work is done.
The work.
Does it have to be perfect?
At the beginning, you might think that perfection is not an achievable goal.
Okay.
But perfect according to the person who prepared it. And unfortunately, or fortunately, even a person who is not an expert can tell when something is not good.
Yes.
If the tiles, for example, on this floor do not match, or they don't fit in very squarely, we will notice. So it will be seen at the end of the process. But there is that preparation that is so critical, so that perfection is seen.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, I want us to go to a deep example yenye tulikuwa nayo hapa na Brian.
Yes.
And maybe you tell us which is which, because either perspective inaweza kuwa right ama wrong.
Yeah.
Sawa? So, I was giving him an example of a plumber amekuja kufix something in the house.
Yes.
Normally, you expect that he will come to some equipment za kutengeneza kama ni sink. And after that job, he will maybe collect the whatever items he has used, clean this, not really cleaning like kuosha, but taking the whatever he was using and leaving the space clean, kumaliza kazi yake. And so I told Brian that the point that nimekwambia, that work is not done until presentation looks amazing. And his argument is he is assuming that maybe the client mwenye alikuwa amepea plumber kazi alikuwa maybe hajamlipa kulingana, hajamlipa enough money yenye inafaa. That's why plumber amefika mahali akasema, I am tired, wacha mimi niende nyumbani, I'll not even clean this place, so the client will come and clean. So he's also assuming maybe, the first assumption was hajamlipa enough money to do the work. Another assumption ilikuwa gani? Another assumption ilikuwa okay, let's just go with that one yenye nakumbuka. So what do you think? Huyo plumber ako entitled kuto clean that place at any given point?
Never. And maybe even, okay, let's assume he was when they were negotiating on the cost, he was not given what he deserved. He felt he deserved.
Yes.
But he still took up the job. So the fault would be his if he took up the job and then did it halfway or not fully well because of what he was paid. Because the moment you accept to do the job, it was not maybe you were expected 10,000, you are given 5,000. So shingo upande, you went to do it.
Yes.
If you are a good plumber, you will do the job as if you are paid 10,000. So that when you finish, the job now markets you.
Yes.
So to come back to your question, therefore the person who accepted to do the job, the moment you accept, now do the job perfectly.
Because you accepted.
Because you accepted. So that it is seen at the end of the day, nobody will remember that you are paid less.
Yes.
But they will always remember you did a bad job.
What you did.
And that example is very good because I always ask the fundis and our, for example, this plumber here, he comes and actually tips on the wall so that he accesses maybe the bolts, what he needs to replace. So he's pouring all that grit on the ground.
Yes.
And at the end of it, he just walks away. For me, that is a person who does not appreciate his own role. I have always had an issue with somebody who will come, drop things on the floor, and then now that the water is flowing, he goes away. So he expects someone else to do it. I would ask the people we are talking to, please clean the space. You don't have to mop it, but at least pick up the the big pieces of rubble, plastic, insulating tape, I don't know what else. There's pieces of concrete left lying. Clean them up. It is your space, and that's what people will not remember that you helped the water flow. They will remember the way you left the floor.
Yes.
So we will always look for the person who leaves their space cleaner. We will always look for the person who finishes the job. But of course, still, we'll want the person who makes the water flow.
Yes.
So it's a combination of the process, the preparation, the actual job, and the exit. Yes. So the presentation now will be water that is flowing and a clean space.
Clean space. Yes. So are you saying that if you feel that the money you're being paid does not match what you want to do, you have an option of
not even an option. If you feel it's not enough for you to do the job, don't do it.
Instead of doing it
instead of doing shingo upande and then feeling like you can leave even some things not fully finished, mtu mwingine akuja amalize, you shouldn't do it then. If you want to be remembered as a good craftsman, as a good fundi, you can actually say, I cannot do it for that cost. And you walk off. You'll be more respected than doing a shoddy job. Yes.
But someone might say that they don't want to be remembered. Let me just, because Brian was telling me, let me do the job, another job, niende nikichukua, like, juwe ulinilipa hii kazi inatoshana na, nikufanyie kazi yenye inatoshana na pesa ulinipea, niende kwingine juu, I'll not walk away from all the jobs, because pesa haitoshi. I'll just take hiyo, nifanyie kazi unataka niende. He doesn't want to know if he'll be remembered or something.
Big mistake. Big mistake, because in this area, referrals are more than any other advertising or proposals you could present. If people can remember you did a good job, it will keep giving you work. But if you say, wacha nimaliza niende somewhere else, that somewhere else itaisha very quickly, because people keep remembering, oh, he didn't do this, he didn't do this, he didn't do this. The next thing, jobs dry up. So if you want to be remembered, you don't want to be remembered for doing a good job, you might as well then you change your job, because the jobs are going to dry up.
Yes.
Hautapata kazi zingine, because people will remember what you did. So the moment you think that wacha tu nimalize niende nitafute ingine, you are starting to dig your own grave.
Yes.
Kazi itaisha. Yes.
Right. Now, where should we take a lot of time? Is it when preparing for the work or while doing the work?
Actually both. Because you are preparing with a certain structure. That structure is a process. That process is what now will make you do the job very well. So it is a combination of the preparation and the process and doing the actual job. So each part of it is important. I think you remember the last time we talked about this house I told you.
Yes.
Cannot find a tenant now, and yet it was going to be for sale for 40 million, and it was worth it. Very well finished.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, what happened? Somebody did not do their job, so it has developed a crack all along. The materials used for the finishing, the best in the market. But the moment that crack appeared, this house now cannot even find a tenant. What can we, if we go back, what happened? Somebody who was digging the foundation, noticed that that is clay soil, did not dig enough, or did not put enough foundation. So the house, the moment it received the weight, it started leaning. And now a 40 million house is almost being declared useless.
Right.
What went wrong? The preparation. Because the person who should have prepared the ground, put in the foundation, then make sure the work and the stations and the finishing is done well. Something was left not well done.
Yes.
And now, at the end of the day, it's not our 40 million thing, it's a loss. It might have even to incur more loss to be broken down. So you can imagine that if only there had been good preparation, good follow-up, and then good craftsman, the job was well done, we would have a 40 million house. Now we have a negative because that house has to be pulled down. So preparation is critical, the process is critical, and the final presentation is critical.
Yes.
Hakuna pali unaweza ruka useme, you'll not end up with a good product.
Yes. Wow. So now in construction, or just in any other field, there's work that you can do very fast, na speed kubwa sana, and the same job uifanye tu pole pole, but the results are the same. Kuna mtu unaweza ona, for example, in a class, kuna mtu atafanya hesabu haraka sana, atapata the same answer. Kuna mwingine atafanya pole pole, still the same answer. Now in construction, can that, is there a way that hiyo inaweza happen? Like someone is amefanya kazi yake haraka, but well, it can happen. You're getting my question? Yes. It can happen because I remember giving you this example of the developer who is doing 3 houses in 6 months. I remember, and they are properly done. They have passed all the occupational certificates are given, issued. People buy the houses. They actually book. Right now, I had here, he has several people who are booked the next 3 houses. And he has not even dug one jembe out of it. Why? Because he has perfected the process. Yes. You see? So the preparation is well done. Well, we can say that he has achieved another purpose because he is using the same design of the house. Yes. So he has jumped that step where we were talking about preparation, because he has the drawings and now he has the process. He knows which fundi will dig this foundation, which ones and how many days will they take. He knows the masons that he is going to do the housework. He knows the people who will put in the piping. He knows everything. So the process is well established. So we can say he is doing his work very quickly. In 6 months to have a full mansionette ready for occupation. Some people would have said that's unheard of. Today we have very good example of that. So for it to go very fast, the process and the system has to be working completely in tandem. Yes. From the preparation of the ground, the process of building it, the finishing. So everything has to, 3 days you are off, 3 days you are off. So each set of fundis know how many days they have. And he has determined that the system, if I have 3 days, the walls will have been done, plastered. In another 1 day,
I have enough fundis to paint the place. The landscaping can be done in conjunction with, so you are shortening the process time, but you are not jumping any step. Yes.
Oh, you're talking about jumping. What about those people who jump boring steps? You just feel like...
In construction, there is no boring step. That boring step you think you should jump will be very critical. It can determine whether that will be a good presented project or not. The moment you think of jumping, something is going to go wrong. Yes.
Now, what's the first thing that a person should check before starting a task?
I believe it is look and believe that the preparation, if it is the drawings are well done, if the materials are well described, if they will be able to get the materials in locally or wherever they are going to get them from, all those things he must look at them on the before he starts the actual work, because that will determine whether he'll be able to achieve that goal. Yes. So you have to look at exactly what are you supposed to do, what do you require, do you have the manpower, do you have the fundis who do specific works.
Yes.
So in construction, all those things you have to see them before you start. Yes.
We've seen like the example I've given you, starting work where a place is disorganized. Now in a construction site, can you start work well a site is not disorganized and maybe assume that tutaenda tuki-correct baadaye?
Never. And especially from where I stand, where I look at things at the end, what do you want to achieve? There's no way you'll achieve the goal of having a good project well presented if you think that the chaos that you will survive through the chaos. It
but
never works.
You can correct them tukiendelea.
Unfortunately, there are some things you will never be able to correct. You will only mean it has to be reworked. If the pillar is not straight, what happens? It has to be redone.
Yes.
So you have to chip it, start again. That's a huge cost and time. So hapana ya kusonga ukisonga ukingoja, no, it will always not bring the results you are looking for. So I would always advocate for preparation, process, and now the presentation will be right.
Hakuna shortcut.
Hakuna shortcut. And the moment you think of a shortcut in construction,
so construction doesn't have a shortcut?
It doesn't have the space that if what you are jumping will cost you.
Really?
It will cost at the end of the day. Yes.
Well, but in other fields, unaweza sema wacha niruke haka tutakuwa sawa.
You see, the only person who can say aruke a certain stage is a person who knows that even if aruke, they will be able to correct it later.
Okay.
But in construction, you cannot rework some things.
Nyumba itaanguka.
And then you'll be now no work. Nobody will want to be associated with you.
Yes.
Oh, we are the alijenga ile nyumba. What do you think happened to the careers of those people who's you see, there is a requirement these days to put the name of all the constructors on at the site.
Yes.
So and then the house collapses. Do you think anyone will ever hire those people?
No.
They might have to change careers. Kama wewe ndio fundi and then nyumba imechomeka kwa sababu ulitumia waya mbaya. What happens? It burns and nobody will ever want to give you work.
Yeah.
So in this space of construction, don't think of jumping stages.
By the way, now I've come to see it's very critical because sasa like nyumba kuchomeka ama kuanguka, it's a huge thing.
It's a big thing. Millions have gone down the drain.
Okay.
Nyumba ikichomeka tu hivi, they come, Kenya Power say, look, up to here, everything is fine. It is the cables that you have used inside here. Because the evidence will always be there. You know, there are insurance inspectors.
Yeah.
There are Kenya Power inspectors. There are construction industry, National Construction Authority.
Yeah.
They will all come and do an assessment. Then what do they say? Look at the cables that were used. These ones cannot carry this amount of power. So the fault will be seen. You will even get your license with the drone.
Yes.
Yes.
So unless you want to change your career,
yes,
that's the only way you can take the shortcut.
Yes.
If you want to change your career.
Come on, to change career, went into something else.
Uchukue shortcut.
Fine, chukua shortcut. But why not take a shortcut with your own life and your own money? Why go to a client site umwambia utamfanyia kazi, then you take shortcuts?
Yes.
Because you want to change careers. Si uachana na kazi ya wenyewe. So from the beginning, if you know you're not going to do the good thing, I would suggest just leave it.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Let's take a short break, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming back with this amazing conversation. I am presenter MK PMK. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Keyman Community Live. I am presenter MK. Our discussion for today is how discipline produces clean work. And to help us discuss that, we are having a master who is called Alex Wainaina. So we continue with our discussion. Alex,
Yes.
I don't know if you've ever found yourself in this situation. You start doing a task, vizuri sana, but wacha tuseme the 10% of hiyo kazi ikiisha, 10% pale mwisho, ndo unapata unasikia ikiwa ngumu usiki kumaliza. Have you ever like ukienda kumaliza mahali kupanda mlima, hiyo time unamaliza ndio unasikia ai siwezi endelea tena? Ama chakula ukimalizia, mbona in construction mbona the hardest part ni pale mwisho? Ama is it not that way?
Okay, there's always what we call job fatigue,
Yeah.
or process fatigue. But if you know that for it to happen and for it to be well presented, I have to do that 10% yenye is the hardest. You will find the psychology to give you the mindset,
Yes.
to allow you to complete. Because yes, you have done this project 6-7 months, every day you are doing something. But the last 2-3 weeks, you just feel like you're totally exhausted. It is the mindset you bring to the business that will help you overcome that. Why? You tell yourself that without doing this 10%, E90 will go to waste. And that should be the cycle that makes you now finish.
Yes.
And I would tell you also when you are in a photography situation, video work during our days was a very hard job. Because holding that camera over your shoulder, following every movement, and it was quite heavy. The lighting, things could go wrong. But you keep telling yourself, if I falter on that 10%, if something doesn't happen properly, the whole job is lost. So you see the same thing on construction. You'll get tired. Pahali naenda kumalizia unashindwa, oh my goodness. But if you tell yourself, every other thing you have done, if this 10% does not happen, imekuwa zero. So you'll get the psyche to do it well.
Yes. So when you're doing work and you're having a supervisor, there's always, you tend to maybe rate yourself first before the supervisor rates you. Does that happen in construction? Is it okay for a fundi to rate his work na aseme ai mimi ni mkali, hata supervisor asiposema mimi ni mkali, mimi niko sawa?
Very
you have
critical.
to wait for the boss?
No, very critical that you yourself can stand back, look at your work and say, yes, this is done. Doesn't matter who else says anything else. This is good work. You should be able to do that.
Okay.
In construction, you should look at your work and say, yes, this is proper. So, and no matter what else someone says, I can see it's well done.
Yes.
That pride in your craftsmanship is critical to yourself first, even before the supervisor comes to say, And some supervisors are mean. Sorry.
Yes, I was to go there.
Sorry for
So
jumping
you
the
say
gun.
yes for yourself, but the supervisor
First of
says-
all, be satisfied yourself.
Okay.
Hiyo kazi iko sawa. I have finished the job to the best of my ability, and it looks good. I feel good. I have finished it. So no, when they come back, if they don't say anything, you yourself have self-satisfaction. It's critical. Wewe kama fundi, angalia kazi yako na useme yes. Hii ni kazi nzuri. Yes.
But supervisor akikuja aseme ubomoe na wewe ulikuwa umejiaminia, what do you do?
Ni sawa. See, he is ready to pay for it.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. If he's ready,
If he says these tiles are not good enough, mwambie hiyo ni kazi extra. So are you paying me the extra? Yes. Because according to me, this is properly done. But if you say nitoe, you pay me, I'll remove it and put it again. Yes. Because at the end of the day, who carries the burden? Si ni yeye supervisor.
yes.
So akiniambia nitoe, and nilipe the extra hours. Yes.
Right.
And is he ready to lose for something? Surely, unless definitely there is a mistake. Lakini bado, if you say it is good work, but he says toa,
Yes.
we toa bora
Yes.
ulipwe.
Wanasema bora mshahara.
Yes. Because you have done the good job. I mean, and people can see. But if he says it's not well done, redo it at his cost. Yeah.
Right. Is patience important in
hiyo
construction?
ndio, in fact, hiyo also. When you are talking about the process, patience is one of them.
But kuna mafundi wanakasirisha architects huku nje.
Yes, na wanakasirisha even the main foreman. Yes. Because if you're not patient, and if you say, I'll shorten this process. For example, if you want the wall to dry, and it requires 3 days, then you say, let me start painting the second day. What happens? The person coming to paint will spend more paint, because more paint will enter that's not dry. So the cost will go up. So you see, every process has to have a number of time. And once you achieve that, those 3 days you say, lazima ikauke kwanza kabla tuanze kupaint.
Yeah.
If you say 2 days are enough, then there's a problem. Because more paint will be spent. Yeah.
Right. So there are clients who want, who sometimes want you to jump a step. Kuna ile
definitely.
Wewe ndio unataka ku step because maybe you are tired or you feel it is not necessary. But now you find a client now mwenye kazi anataka uruke process, knowing very well that no, it's not supposed to be that way. I'm supposed to follow this and this. How do you handle such?
Yeah, exactly. So I'll give you an example of some work we did for the airport authority, Kenya Airports Authority. Sorry to mention them, but it's a fact. It's not contestable.
Yeah.
And a supervisor comes and tells you, you leave this portion, go and finish that portion first, because that's more critical.
Yes.
Then you tell them, look, the document said this particular section. You are telling us to go to a different section because you have said that is more critical. But the document we were given as the people carrying out the works says this area. To move that grader from that place to that place you are telling us takes 6 hours. Who is going to pay for the 6 hours? Because this grader we pay it by 6 hours. They are the mover. So he says, you have to move to that place because I have determined that's more critical than this one. But the document we were given says this one. So we told them, sign here. They refused. So we said, we are not moving. And sure enough, it became an issue later on because now they said you'll still have to do that part. When they said you still have to do that part, we tell them again, sign for it. Because now you're going to pay us for another extension. But if, for example, you said, wacha nifanye hii tu kwa hawa ndio wadosi, then you don't finish what the paperwork said, you go and do what the manager has said, and then you present your invoice, they don't pay. Do you know you have no grounds to demand for payment? Because your job specification was for this place.
Yes.
Ile yenye amekwambia peleka pale, grader in 6 hours, has no basis in writing. So you can't even present an invoice. Na si amekataa ku sign for the movement, then you don't do the job. So if your job description says this particular area, and the supervisor or a manager in that place tells you, no, I want that area, tell him to sign. If they don't sign, hiyo utafanya kazi ya bure. Because the job told you this particular place. He has come and told you, no, go to that other place. If he doesn't sign for it, don't do it. Because atakuruka. Yes.
Right.
So if you want me to go to that place, sign the documents for me. Yes. So if the client comes and tells you to rush the job,
yes,
let him sign for it so that they are responsible for it.
If something happens,
umemwambia ni 2 months, anakwambia I want it in 1 month.
Yeah.
Let them write it down.
1 month.
In writing. Yes.
Mambo ikishikana.
Ikishikana, he is responsible. And I'm telling you, they will not sign.
Yes. Because they know something might happen.
If something happens, they are responsible. So let them, do not change job specifications without a signature.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, as a master, I believe you've done maybe same things several times. That's why you have.
That's why you reach that point of being called mastering.
A master.
Yes.
But I want you to make us understand. Is it? Let me ask it this way: why can't you explore? Why are you doing the same thing, or is it the same thing in which terms or in which form? Mbona tusi explore na tunasemanga if you're in this industry, explore kidogo ndo ujue a number of
master the one you're doing first before you explore another one.
Okay.
Because you'll be known for a certain one. For example, there are some related, and I think we talked about this, there are some related jobs you can do on a construction site. If your work is to do metal windows, for example, you can decide you can learn how to actually put the glass. All right?
Yeah.
But you cannot say now you want to be called a master of both glass and the windows. But you can reach a point where you can actually do both. And that's the time now you actually hire other people, train them, so that you can take the job for both doing the metal windows and doing the glass. Then you can now move from that point to say, okay, but at least you are known for the metal windows.
Yeah.
And now you get to become a good craftsman in actually doing the window paints, and you move to paintwork.
Yeah.
But at least you are a master of each of the jobs that you do. You can be a master of several, especially related ones.
Yeah.
So in a construction site, you are known for a certain thing. That's what brings you. What happens? That is weakness now. The stone is no longer strong enough. So yes, that can happen and can cost you. Yeah.
And does a master ever stop learning new ways of staying disciplined? Or
no, discipline is the beginning, and you can learn new ways of doing it, but you are still disciplined to do it right. Yes, there could be other ways of doing it, and we keep discovering, and science keeps moving people to other areas or expanding the way we are doing things. Previously, today you are doing a lot of things. Look at a carpenter. We were there with the plane here kusungusha mpaka it is flat. You know? Today you just put a machine and it just does the planing. So they could find a way of doing it in a better way, faster way, but it still remains a craftsman's work to perfect it. So yes, you can learn another way of doing it, but the end result should always be a good piece of work. Yeah.
What about the young builders? How do you teach them to observe the small?
Who is an expert, and that's why internship in the construction industry is critical. If you come from college and you have learned all the things about plumbing, you still should work under someone who has the experience, because there are some things you can never learn about in college. So in order to give that discipline, you should work under someone. Don't jump to take up big jobs. For example, you cannot come and say, I can do plumbing for this house.
Yes.
You should work under someone. And in fact, nobody should give you the work before you have worked under someone else who is a master. So there should always be a period where you work with other people who have longer experience. You have the qualification, but you need the experience of doing the work. There are certain things that can never be taught until they are on site. So that's why we always insist in the construction industry, let the person work under someone else. Yes.
I know. Let's see how, I want us to see how this discipline inasaidia mafundi kwa site. You go to a site and you compare a fundi with others, and you find out that one of them is very disciplined.
Yes.
are you likely to promote this disciplined fundi to a foreman? Is it possible just because they're disciplined?
By the way, that could be dangerous in a site, especially if you are a contractor. So you have several fundis under you. You to promote them to become a supervisor or a foreman could actually lose you a good fundi, and you end up with a very poor leader.
Okay.
There are some foremen who cannot actually do certain jobs, but they are very good at bringing people to work together. So that's a leader, a foreman, who brings several fundis to work.
Yeah.
Because he knows what their capacities are. But now you have a very good fundi, you make him a supervisor to be in charge of people, but he's only good at his job, not the job of being a leader to others, leading people. Leadership, who is a foreman, therefore, might be a very different aspect as compared to being a master at doing the actual job. So you might promote this person because of the skills they have on being a carpenter to be in charge of people. To be in charge of people is another characteristic. So you might lose a very good fundi by making them a foreman. So some people should not be promoted to become leaders of others. They should stay at their craft. Yes.
Wow, let's relate.
They have no people skills, that's what I mean. Their work is to make the job itself.
Yes.
That's craft. But now you're making them a supervisor to be in charge of people. They have no people skills.
Yes.
Yataharibu kazi. Yeah.
I think let's relate this a little bit with what happens here in Kenya.
Yes.
Someone is an artist or a celebrity somewhere, an influencer, and somewhere along the way they think, oh, I can become an MP, an MC.
Oh, yes. And we can relate. Just because you are good at talking to people, making them laugh, making them happy, making an evening, then you think, who are those people in parliament? Isn't it just about speaking? I can become one.
Yeah.
Look at the disaster it has become. And I don't want to quote any names. On one area, you're so good, you should have just stayed behind the microphone. You are very good at that. The moment you think now you can change jobs and go to become an MP, look at that disaster. Because you don't have what it takes to be an MP. You have everything it takes to be a good MC, a good presenter, a good radio conversationalist. But it ends there. It should end there. I'm not saying they cannot grow to become, but the ones who just think it's a transition from one to the other, you have seen the evidence for yourself.
Exactly. But at least maybe can they learn before jumping into it?
Yes, exactly. So what they would have done, and you have seen several people who have transitioned from, they would be invited on panels on TV like what we are doing here. Then they start learning exactly what does it require to be an MP, what does it require to be a leader, what does it require to be a women rep, what does it require to do community projects, what does it require. Then now let me bring my skills of mobilizing and talking to people and now be able to do those things. That can happen and can be very good. But to just jump from one to the other and expect perfection the way it was there, you might be quite disappointed. Yes.
You've had it for yourself, guys. What separates a master from an average worker or fundi or just someone inside?
You have already said it. First of all, is the discipline they bring to the work. The process they use, they don't jump stages. The preparations they have for site and sticking to the rules. That's what makes a master. So the discipline, the preparation, the process, and finally now you'll see the final product. At that time now you have combined all those. Yes.
And what would really distract someone from maintaining discipline?
You had said, you had alluded to it. When they start jumping spaces, cutting costs, you know you can cut cost well by not compromising. But don't cut cost by using lower standard materials. Yes. Though that can compromise your journey towards becoming a master.
But just because we're talking about discipline today, I hope it doesn't really mean it's the only thing to becoming that
No. But it is critical, because the moment you are disciplined, it means you will do the right thing.
Yeah.
You will put the proper processes. So discipline is critical, and I think that's you people picked that topic. Discipline will drive the other areas. Yes, because yes, you are disciplined, but if again you are disciplined, but you want to take 2 months for a job that you take 1 month,
Yes.
because you are saying I need all that time. Again, you are not fitting in very well. But discipline is the beginning. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love today's conversation. Brian, do you have any question? I'm a director. You have any question?
That would either mean either one thing, he doesn't believe in exactly what happened, or
Today
or we did it so well that actually he cannot ask us anymore.
So it means two things.
Yeah, he can decide which one he wants to go with.
Pick the one you want,
Anyway,
but
on a
don't
lighter
tell
note,
us.
yes, yeah.
But anyway, thank you so much. Leo na feel tumemaliza haraka sana.
Yes.
But it has been nice.
It was precise. Yes.
Yeah, very simple.
Yeah.
I mean discipline.
Oh yeah, stick to the points. Yes.
Sticking to the point.
Yeah, it is discipline. Yeah, and we have, as long as we have covered it, and it brings out what we want the industry to have.
Yes.
It's a good thing.
Well, thank you for that. Maybe any final something you'd want people to
I am glad about the series, the 4 series we have done.
Yes.
And they all are leading towards making people do the right thing at the right time with the right materials, especially in construction industry. But always prepare your mind first before you go to any site, any job. And tell yourself always that at the end of the day, you want to be remembered for what you did well. And it will sell you more by doing good work than trying to do too many jobs that you do half. Yes.
Alex, ushaisalimia watu nyumbani mkiwa hapa?
Watu wangu wa nyumbani huwa watch TV.
Aya, what do they watch? Are they on phones?
All of them, yes.
They don't watch TV?
They do, but I don't want to call them out.
You don't want to call them out?
Yes.
No,
but let me greet the community that is doing the construction industry.
Yes.
You have a big role to play. The field is so good for you. Just become the best that you can ever be. All of you are my clients.
Yes.
Yes. Mine is to change your mindset to doing the right thing. Yes.
I don't want to ask why. There's a person who comes here, I tell him to greet people nyumbani. He doesn't want to mention names. You have also not mentioned names. Even no name.
No. Let my family right now be the people in the construction industry.
All right. Well, anyway, thank you for that,
you.
Alex.
Yes.
I hope to see you next week on Tuesday covering a different topic.
Oh, great.
But guys, avoid shortcuts. Na watu wa cheap. Unajua sijaisahau, cheap is expensive.
Very.
Yes,
Now I see why.
Now I see why. Jamani. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Alex Wainaina with our topic for today, that discipline produces clean work. This is Keyman Community Live. I am presenter MK PMK. We take a short break. We're coming back. Break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Keyman Community Live. I am presenter MKP MK.
And of course, this is the real deal, the big voice in construction. My name is Brian Jenga. Karibu sana ndani ya mpango mzima wa Keyman Community Live, tukiendelea kumalizia hapa. And of course you can get this episode and of course more episodes on YouTube pale ndani. If in case you know that you're going to miss ama unaweza miss ama uko TikTok na unataka kuwatch, you can still get it live. Unaweza pata hiyo cutouts za guest akiwa amekuja hapa, you get those insights. And of course you can also get to watch the full live experience ndani ya YouTube at Keyman Stores.
Yes, something important that Alex has said is that clean work is not accidental. It is not by luck. There has to be something that you did earlier that has resulted to that clean work. And of course, because we are talking about discipline, it is what you did to be able to produce the clean work. Sijui kama leo
mimi sina maneno. Actually the topic is well covered. The conversation was really nice.
Very short, precise.
Actually the conversation stuck to the discipline.
Yes. Atujatapatapa.
Mjatapatapa. Na iko sawa sana, and it's always amazing to have our master ndani ya show. Remember you can always get him live here each and every Tuesday. Na kama uko na swali ya master yenye unataka kuuliza, not necessarily construction pekee yake, unaweza uliza swali yoyote atakujibu.
Si hata nyinyi mmesikia ni master even in other fields. Anaturushia examples za other fields na mambo inakuwa sawa sawa.
Kabisa.
Hata wewe najua uko na experience other fields. So si eti unataka kusema nikikuuliza tu kuhusu.
Kwa nini mimi nikikuja hapo nataka kutapatapa?
Sijueni mtapatapi, ulishanionyesha wewe ni mtapatapi. So mimi ninakutake as you are. Nilikwambia
kuna siku utasema kitu hapo utaninunulia lunch, but anyway
unless tutakuwa tumeagree to stick to that lane. Tulikuwa tumeagree. Kama tulikuwa tumeagree nitanunua lunch, mimi nita stick to that. Ni
sawa. Anyway, it's always nice to have you and it's always nice to be here each and every morning. Na kama unataka kutengeneza pesa kidogo, you can always do that on Keyman Stores by becoming a plugger. Once you metrainiwa na umaliziwa kutrainiwa, remember our number is 0757539000. Ukishamaliziwa kutrainiwa that 2-day process pale, you can get to onboard people on the platform. And of course by onboarding people, that means unaweza ku earn up to the loads of 350 Kenya shillings. Alafu ukisaidia watu kutengeneza contract, unapata some 50 shillings cashback pale. Alafu tena ukiweza kupea hardware ama store deal moja safi, they have a chance also of tipping you anything from 20 shillings to 200 shillings depending on the order, and of course depending na their need, kama wanahitaji kukupea ama hawahitaji kukupea. But anyway 350 na 50 bob, hiyo ni sure bet utaweza pata. So you just text our number 0757539000 or you reach out to us on TikTok at Keyman Stores or Facebook at Keyman Stores or Instagram at Keyman Stores.
Yes, because I always tell them that no one will come telling me that present MK or hujatuambia mambo ya kazi nini. We've been talking about the plug economy each and every time on this show. So it is upon you to listen to what we've been saying and practice it, become a plug, and an extra income. Very easy peasy. You just have to have your phone and what else? And internet. You can sign out.
Kabisa. And of course, if you also have your products and you need to sit on this seat, all you have to do is very simple. Just mingia pale kwa Keyman Stores, tengeneza case number, and that is basically signing up on Keyman Stores. And then you can reach out to us tukutafutie space hapa, alafu utaweza kukuja na utaweza kutuonyesha zile vitu zenye unaweza kuuza.
Yes, you can sign out.
Kabisa. This is the real deal, the big voice in construction. Tukutane kesho. My name is Brian Jenga. Same time, same place. Lakini tutakuwa ile side nyingine ya studio. Tunaomba kesho kusinyeshe. Tukutane kesho. It's always nice. Adios.
Asante sana mpenzi mtazamaji kwa kutegea show yetu ya Keyman Community Live. Tumekuwa mbashara ama tumekuwa live pale TikTok. Leo hatukuwa mbashara kwenye mtandao wa kitandazi ama kitandawazi, ilhali tulikuwa mbashara katika mtandao wa kitanda burudi ama ukipenda YouTube. Na asanteni sana for keeping it Keyman Community Live. Shout out to Director Brian. Shout out to Keyman 001, our producer. Shout out to Evelyn Blessing Purity, Dr. Njoroge, and of course her Adventure Go Kenya. We salute you, and we also salute Keyman. Keyman Address Airbnb. Hiking Wolf, are you listening to this?
Ayuko Kenya.
Ayuko Kenya.
Walienda Tanzania kupeleka watu.
God damn it. Sasa huko ndo nitaenda.
Sasa imagine kama ungekuwa umeingia hapo nitwaje? Adventure Go Kenya. Follow them. Wako huko.
Imagine by the way sasa hiyo ungekuwa TZ. Mimi acha niwaambie.
Wenye wanapenda kupanda mlima.
Nitawapostia ile trip mimi nilienda na Adventure Go. Na kwambia hiyo nikiwaekea, hiyo nayo mtaenda na Adventure Go.
Au sio?
Yes. That has been me, the amazing presenter MKPMK, and this is Keyman Community Live.